welcome back to News from a Gamer. I wanted to take a little time to talk about the PC versus console thing that has been happening around YouTube. When the PlayStation 4 was announced, a huge fight broke out, stating that the PlayStation 4 was already outdated at release. A war had started. It was like seeing everyone who owned a console and all who owned a gaming PC duke it out over which system was better. Well, I'm taking this episode to give you that answer, so let's get started. First off, I want to state that a PC will always be technically superior. Now, this does not make it the best, but it is, in many ways, the technical boss in situations that require the best hardware. Now, there is a problem here. While the PC will always be superior hardware-wise, it lacks something in software. That something is games. There was indeed a time when the PC reigned superior in this market. When Crysis was released, it was like a scramble for the money to purchase a gaming computer, because that level of graphics just had not been seen yet. And then of course there are the strategy games, which only function correctly on a PC and no other device. However, as of recently, this story has changed. Now, let me give you a background. I own both a $1,500 gaming computer and a PlayStation 3. They both sit at my desk and are both hooked up to the same monitor. Now let me talk to you a little bit on why the PlayStation 4 is the thing to be excited about for those of you who have a gaming PC. I get that many of you spent a lot of money. I mean, I did, but the issue with PC games as of late are that the majority are strongly disappointing. Sure, there are the big ones, StarCraft, Diablo, and Minecraft, but generally as of late, PC games have been shifting their focus in a new direction. MMOs, or massively multiplayer online games. Now, how many of you bought your gaming PCs to play MMOs? Lots of you, right? Well, they actually don't require the hardware that is in your expensive system. Nor do indie games like Minecraft and all those silly horror games that people are freaking out about at the moment. Here is where the issue lies. No PC game as of late requires the hardware that is in your system. You wanted the best, but developers have recently been developing for consoles or possible future console ports, if that. All the other games were originally designed for consoles and then ported to the PC. Consoles are simply too popular for developers to ignore the huge opportunity that is there, so they don't. Now, let me show you a list of the most anticipated PC games for 2013. There will be many of you excited for some of these games, however these games, and when I say these, I mean all of these, will utilize much less of your hardware. In fact, these games will utilize much less of what the PS4 is expected to be able to handle, which is why, to all of you, I have to claim the PS4 is something that is a necessity as of recent times. So without it, our computers would have to stick with running games like Minecraft. So, here we go, the list of the top anticipated games for PC of 2013 based on a poll. So there you go. Those are some of the most anticipated games for PC. I know. Disappointing, isn't it? DayZ, the mod gone solo, a bunch of Minecraft and deadly Mario clones, 1 or 2 RTS games, of which one sounds vaguely unique, a free-to-play Call of Duty with mechs game, a free-to-play old game with slightly upgraded graphics, and 1 or 2 games that very well may utilize about a fifth of what your computer can do. So knowing this and knowing what you know about the PS4, what you should take away is that the PS4 games will be ported to the PC, considering the PS4 still has better looking games than any of the ones on that list, graphically, mind you. It has a better chance of bringing us ports of its graphical quality with enhancements, much like what happened with the PS3. You know, a lot of games are 720p, we get the 1080p and high quality versus low quality. So if you look at things this way, the PS4 is needed to make PC games reach at least a half of what they could be, regardless of which console is technically superior, which if you have forgotten I did state at the beginning of this video. So yeah, that ends this episode of News for a Gamer, and I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.